Hey everybody, this is Lance of Lance's Car Life. This is the most unusual video I'll probably do of 2024, and let me explain why. You know, this is my goals for 2024. Now I'm looking at my analytics here, and I'm looking like there's 42 subscribers that joined last year, and I'm gonna say, thank you. That is, I didn't think I'd get that many, but I also thought that I'd get a whole lot more. Now, with that being said, going this year, I have a lot of goals involved. My phone decided to make a phone call and a spam call, and I apologize because you're heard in the background. But that's okay. Now, first, most and foremost, a lot of that falls on me. I want to have at least 10,000. That's why I said 10,000 subs by Labor Day. Not the end of the year, by Labor Day. And here's the reason why. I want to be monetized by at minimum the beginning of April. It's a long haul. Yes, I understand that, but it can be done. I'm not talking about 500, I'm talking about 1,000. So let that sink in. I want 1,000 subs before then. Now, how I'm going to do that? Number one, I have to make more content. And ladies and gentlemen, let you know, I sell cars for a living. I work a lot of hours, not because I want to, because I choose to. And I don't have enough hours in a day, so I got to figure that out. So, there's going to be a lot more day in the life of Lance Bell, your salesperson. There'll be a lot more YouTube shorts. You know, I hate shorts, but everybody likes them, so I do them. So I get it. A lot more in-depth analysis. A lot more call-out videos for people doing things well. But a lot of them call-out videos to where other channels are doing certain things. I'll get to that in a moment. Now, I've been doing this for 20 years as of January 30th. I'm talking about selling cars on January 30th. So I have 20 years of experience. So I can give a lot of people insight, my thoughts, what to do, which I'll get to that in a moment also, and analysis. I know I said analysis twice and I apologize. Now, here's the deal. I will talk about the news. The news is the news. Everybody understands that. I'll give my thoughts and analysis on that. Now, another thing is, a lot of people, let me start this over. A lot of people on YouTube talks about this, as far as the YouTube space itself. One of the highest money makers is going to be finance. Now, understand something, folks. My entire career, and I built the house on deep subprime and buy here, pay here. So I know the space very well. I know what the bank's going to do, how they're going to do it, when they're going to do it. So somebody like me, I have special insight on what's going to happen. And for those of you, especially, I'm about to repost my tax videos on the bad credit handbook here in a couple of weeks. You'll understand what I'm talking about, why I'm talking about, and what to expect. So keep that in mind. Now, with all that me being said, I'm not going to fall into a trap. And let me explain what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the reviewers. The car reviewers are a complete different genre I'm talking about. And I'm not going to name names here on this video because I will be here for the next 3.5 hours talking about it. When I'm talking about the people peddling clickbait and fear. Now I'm going to talk about the clickbait first. Now, people who know me for a lot of years, I've been on this platform in some way, shape, or form since day one. And I've always said this. The moment you built the house on clickbait, you will eventually self-destruct. It's how it is. This is how YouTube is set up. I'm sorry if people watching this off a whim, things like you're lying, you're lying, you're lying. No, look at the history. You will self-destruct, or at the very worst, become insignificant. Now, I told myself when I made this channel, number one, I'm not going to build off of clickbait. I'm not going to do it. I have way too much integrity for that. Now, I might put a title out there in the form of a question, but that's it. I'm going as far as that. You have to watch my videos, which will be long form, to understand my analysis and my thoughts. So understand that right now. On the flip side is, I see a lot of these YouTubers right now, especially in the car space, that's not reviewers, building the house on clickbait. And let me tell you something, not even clickbait, but they're building it on four-letter words. Fear. They're building off of your fear for clicks so they can make money, not off the videos themselves, but they're selling something. And I have big issues with that. And let me tell you why. As somebody who's in professional sales, you should never, ever, ever do that. I hate, if you can click up this video right now if you don't believe that, but if you understand where I'm coming from, make a comment, make a statement in the comments below. I want to hear your thoughts because that is a big pet peeve with me. Because number one, you're not a salesperson. Number two, you're building on fear, like I said. And number three, you don't straight up give a damn about you. I'm sorry, you, the consumer. They don't give two dams or smegs about you. And that's a big pet peeve me, and it completely pisses me off. And you see me getting fired up. That's why I'm talking about this. Now some softer stuff. You know, I don't know how 2024 is going to play out. Now, will I do sponsorships? The only sponsorship I'm going to show you here is I want to take. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you really can't see it. I wish you can. I'm sorry. This is a Goose Creek candle. This is Woodlands. Now, something simple like this, I'm okay with a sponsorship like that because I'm just selling candles. I'm not selling a service. I'm not selling consulting, even though I did throw that question out on my Facebook page, my personal Facebook feed, and I got shot down immediately. Now, will I give you what I think, what my opinions are? Absolutely. But however, understand something. I expect you, and I mean you, the consumer, to be the adult and make the decision on your own. I'm not going to tell you how to, I will not tell you how to buy or sell a car. I'm not going to do that. I'm the world's greatest sounding post, and I'll give you my opinion. But that's it. Be the adult. And there's nothing wrong with that. Now, in other words, also, later on this year, I want to do interviews. Not only as the interviewee, but interviewer, if that makes sense. There's a lot of moving things I want to do. I might, even though I'm not the reviewer themselves, I might review a few cars a year or give my opinions on something that released, like the new Cadillac coming out later this year. I might give my opinion. I won't get to do a walk around, but I'll at least do an opinion on it and what could happen. I want to do a lot of, especially this year, because I feel like it's 2008 all over again, what's going to happen because of automotive finance again. So stay tuned what could or could not happen later this year. Well, folks, I'm going to get off here. I'm getting a little long-winded, and I want to sit back and enjoy what's going on. Please like, share, or subscribe. I know that's cliche, but I gotta do it till I get up to where I want to be at. And once again, this is Lance of Lance's Car Life.